By the age of 14, I was a heroin addict.
Oh, right ahead!
Problems against Garcia early on.
That hurt.
Eighth round coming down toward the halfway mark. What a right hand!
The Pinkler that I want for Tyson is going to do a number on Tyson.
Started to say swelling on both cheeks.
I mean a real number.
Swelling.
Tyson don't belong in the same category as a Pinkler and Thomas.
May 30th, 1987. Paradise, Nevada. Under the lights of the Las Vegas Hilton, HBO billed it as Hard Road to Glory. And for one man, those words would mean something far darker than anyone in that arena could have imagined. At just 20 years old, Mike Tyson had already become the most feared human being on the planet. He held both the WBC and WBA heavyweight titles.
Tyson is invited. And there was an uppercut.
And tonight was his second title defense in 90 days, on the path to becoming the youngest undisputed heavyweight champion in history.
Bangs the body. Wow, with that uppercut is Tyson. Catches him with a leg left hook, and he goes down!
But standing across from him was a man who had once worn that very same WBC belt and who walked into the ring with nothing to lose. Pinklin Pinky Thomas, 29 years old, 6'3", 220 pounds of former world champion out of Pontiac, Michigan. Thomas had taken the WBC title from Tim Witherspoon in 1984. Then defended it against the dangerous Mike Weaver, dropping the former champion with a single right hand in the 8th round.
It's the 8th round coming down toward the halfway mark. What a right hand!
His jab was so devastating that his Hall of Fame trainer Angelo Dundee called it the closest thing to a Sonny Liston jab he'd ever seen. But Pinklin Thomas's road to the heavyweight title was unlike any champion in boxing history. By 14, he was a heroin addict on the streets of Pontiac. He shot up daily. Doctors told him he wouldn't see 25.
And then it led from mixed jab, from a mixture of quinine and heroin to just raw heroin.
But Thomas survived and built one of the most feared jabs in the heavyweight division, and on this night wasn't afraid of Iron Mike.
After the bell ring, I have no respect for him at all.
And now the reformed addict was about to find out if he could topple the most terrifying force boxing had ever seen.
Mike Tyson. Tyson is a 6-1 favorite. Tyson starts out with the right hand. Well, you notice there's a...
From the opening bell, Iron Mike came forward like a man possessed, desperate to end it inside one round.
That Mike Tyson still works, still throws punches. He's not giving Tom to unload that jab. What Angelo Dundee is giving angles. Don't stand directly in front of Mike Tyson, because you see here, Mike can throw punches from a lot of power. Yeah, Dundee said as he comes in, he feigns left, he feigns right. There's a big left hand by Tyson, but Thomas is all right. You know why Tyson's able to nail so many guys is because a series of combinations, and one of those punches is going to land. The left hook there. Beautiful. Not let Thomas uncork the jab. He's on top of him before Thomas could let the jab. Well, I stated earlier, the key to this punch for Pinklin Thomas is the jab. He is man off balance. You see that it breaks your rhythm. The jab breaks the rhythm. Another big left hand. Thomas is hurt. Go to the body. And another left hand. Rarely do you see Tyson throw only one punch. People can't take too much upright, and all Tyson's doing is nailing. His legs are not rock solid at this moment either. Tyson inside. I think he has one of the most devastating uppercuts. The hands of Pinklin Thomas, especially our right hand, is starting to drop to his side. Thomas has a long way to go in this first round. There's the uppercut. And a big left hand right on the jaw of Pinklin Thomas. Thomas is in all kinds of trouble. Still 30 seconds to go in the round. It'll be all Thomas can do to get through this round. Remaining, so he will get through this.
But Pinklin Thomas had survived worse things than Mike Tyson on the streets of Pontiac.
There's a left hand plus a right. It was the left hand that was the hard punch. But Tyson kept coming, but Thomas kept coming right back. Well, Angelo has a tendency to get excited because I can see that's one about to overreact.
Well, Thomas did make something happen. I'll set under the left eye of Thomas. There's another left hand by Tyson.
Set. Clinching, all the guys are doing is basically just standing there. Clinching now by Pinklon Thomas. And we see that Mike Tyson is still going to, and that's what his trainer Kevin Rooney told him to do.
Angelo Dundee telling Thomas, just stay away from this.
I'm expecting to see a lot of guys tie up Mike Tyson.
That was another huge left hook by Tyson.
You see what happens with the left jab, Barry? The jabs you throw, the more Mike Tyson you're going to see.
And by the second round, that legendary jab was finding its home on Iron Mike's face.
So what Pinklon needs to do is push his man off or either back away. I don't think he needs to be there. Not inside, not with the uppercut that Mike Tyson possesses.
And of course, there's a left hook again.
Mike Tyson now is starting to jab Pinklon Thomas.
Well, Kevin Rooney told us that Tyson's jab was better than Thomas's. Ratliff down with a jab.
Now see, Mike needs to stay there.
There's a good jab by Thomas. Counter punching right hand.
The jab sets you up for the right hand. Trying to get Thomas to be the first one shooting the left hand. Below Dundee's instructions. Well, there it is. He has to be first, Larry, because he has to stop that rhythm of Mike Tyson.
And the other side of that saying that he's pushing his jab, that he's got to snap it more.
Angelo wants a little bit more Thomas.
Okay, break it up.
Kevin Rooney is yelling from his corner to forward. Work that free hand. The clinches, it seems to me he's going in sometimes to clinch. He appears to be more conscious of it, and in fact, he himself wrapped his arm around. Tyson's so conscious of that now. But you see what happens, Barry, every time that Pinklon gives a little lateral movement, throws his jab, he's able to be lost. He stays in front of Mike. Mike's on land punches.
Round after round, the reformed addict was outboxing the most feared puncher on the planet.
And watch the heads. Started to say swelling on both cheeks. There's a good jab again by Thomas.
The jab. He's coming with the counter with the right hand also.
So there might be a little cut above the left eye of Pinklon Thomas. I think that's where the blood is coming from. We'll see.
Okay, bring it up. No, then bring it up. Step up. Touch your head.
Second only to that of Sonny Liston.
No, bring it up.
I don't like him straight up. He comes upright, and that's in line with the left hook of Mike Tyson.
I'm not sure that isn't cut over the left eye of Thomas. I think it's blood from 15 seconds remaining, round 3. And one a hold.
Take a look at Pinklon Thomas's jab right here. We see what happens there. It just knocks you off balance, especially if it's a good stinging fear of Tyson.
Well, Thomas had said that Tyson has fought the sea.
I was really expecting to see a lot of clinching from Pinklon Thomas because I think he picked something up from the Bone Crusher Smith fight. But he has to be a little busier than Bone Crusher.
That's when I asked him who fought him the best in your opinion, and he said...
But Mike Tyson didn't get to where he was by losing fights to former champions.
See, Angelo wants Pinklon to be first and wants the same pace. He needs to pick his pace up a little bit like he did just then. Mike Tyson retaliates with a few punches of his own. I mean, the left jab can go downstairs. It can actually be the punch bar to win the fight.
Okay, bring it up.
also said that the way that Mike Tyson holds his gloves close to his chin, he thinks he has the power to hit the gloves, and the gloves will actually hit himself.
Really is the person who's tying up Pinklon Thomas more than Pinklon Thomas is tying up Mike Tyson.
Put it up. Okay.
Good right hand. Now the right hand is starting to fall. You need to throw against Mike Tyson. And some body shots.
Very slowly, Pinklon. And I think really started to confuse Mike Tyson a little bit, right? He scored with that uppercut.
Pinklon Thomas, no question about it, has a great chin.
Okay, bring it up.
But I don't think he wants...
Took a lot of punishment in the first round.
From what I see, Pinklon Thomas can...
In the 5th round, Iron Mike came forward with bad intentions.
From Mike Tyson.
And again, first that time with the right hand. And now the jab is effective. Thomas, not in a place you would think it would cause him a lot of trouble. Fighter become aware of being cut. I heard Thomas a couple rounds ago ask if he was cut.
Well, if you have a good cut, man, just like that was a good right hand by, unless it really bothers you with the swelling. It keeps him off balance.
And now
Makes him reach.
It's also starting to go
to lead to keep anyone off balance. And to make you reach in, the right hand will land.
Pinklon Thomas really is almost starting to control the tempo of the fight. Tyson is on, and I've never seen that happen.
Okay, bring it up.
Tyson trying to use the jab as Kevin Rooney was exhorting him to do.
Little movement, little footwork.
Carlos Padilla tells Tyson to watch the head. And Thomas again, impressive in this round. Long left hand by Tyson. Against other opponents. And I think it's fair to say lesser opponents.
Throw that bolo punch, kind of bolo, double right hand to the body and right hand to the head.
That's another. Now let's see what Tyson does here and why he's having so much problem. He was coming underneath Thomas to avoid the...
By the 6th, Tyson had Pinklon pinned against the ropes, unloading 17 unanswered punches on the former champion's head.
Stay in the clinches, move away, spin the guy off. See, Angelo doesn't want Pinklon Thomas here, but man off, get back on his bicycle, but not move too much, and use the jab.
Okay, bring it up.
Thomas has answered one question, and that is which Pinklon Thomas will show up. It's the one that beat Tim Witherspoon, win or lose. And the question now, of course, is which Mike Tyson is showing up.
Impress the public. I mean, he thinks it's an obligation. He has to understand the key to winning is do it your way.
There was a big uppercut by Tyson.
And the way and don't be embarrassed by his performances. Or a certain performance.
And a left hand, and that staggered Thomas. And a right hand behind it. Thomas in trouble again. And now Tyson moves in for the kill. 2 uppercuts and a left hand. Thomas trying to hold on. Serious trouble. And down he goes. 8, 9.
But the addict from Pontiac refused to go down.
Thomas did not make it by the count of 10.
You heard in the corner before that.
In the end, only his own corner could save him, throwing in the towel before Tyson could finish him off.
He got to it. Watch this uppercut.
Well, the reason I said the uppercut would be a fact is because Pinklon Thomas at times will lean inside.
Now let's take a look at the knockdown. You know, we talk about finishers, and I've always said you were a great finisher. Well, here's a guy who doesn't have to take a back seat.
Well, he levels his punches. I mean, he gets so much leverage behind each punch. Mike Tyson can fight southpaw. He can fight orthodox. He puts his hip behind. Look at here. He's just putting his entire body behind the punch, and he's so relentless. Again, the uppercut, left hook. He's still positioned to throw more punches, and it's just a matter of time. That left hook there was deadly.
Years later, Mike Tyson would call Pinklin Thomas the toughest opponent he ever faced. If you enjoyed this one, check out when teenage Tyson faced the king of New York's street gangs. Thanks for watching.